I'm just making a video so I can make a video. I'm not gonna answer anybody's questions and stuff. You can put them in the comments when I load the video up and I'll answer them, but I'm not. Anyways, I'm just watching. I'm like, I can't even believe this is real. Like, I'm watching the newest dump of Epstein files. Shalane's in a country club. There's nobody who purchased anybody or anything like that because there's no names. We're supposed to accept that, but Jelane's in jail at a country club. They obviously didn't scare her enough to put her in somewhere regular so she gives out the fucking names. Because you know humans are always willing to give out the names. But we just, like, it doesn't matter to us. It's like, oh, I can't wait for the new Epstein. Like, these are the same names that have been floating around forever. Like, Richard Branson and Clinton and Gates. And, like, these are the people with all the money. All the money. If all this information's been out there forever, where's the FBI? Where's the CIA? On the Canadian side, where's the RCMP? There's some Canadian folks' names on those lists too. These are just rumored lists, but I saw my Prime Minister's wife, well, ex-wife, they still go on vacations that, well, the people pay for, and like, can you guys let me know where my mind's fucked up? Like, should it just not be common sense that the FBI and CIA might be against us? 52 names telling us the laptop wasn't real. Like, what the fuck? Hey, could we get those fuck faces in jail? You know what I mean? Like, it's just my opinion. If you put your name to something and say it's not real, you're fucking, that's treason. That's keeping information away from the American people. Like, fuck if the election was stolen or not. It was fucking stolen there. I mean, to keep that kind of information out of the public. And then we're supposed to be like our social media. We're supposed to accept our social media the way it is. They hid that information from us. Anybody who posted it was banned and for being misinformation. Like, how can people not see this? How can they not see that Bill Gates owns all fucking farmland? He wrote a book about a pandemic before it happened. He's one of the biggest beneficiaries from the freaking shot. Um, like, like you guys do know we fund our own fucking undoing, right? It's our money that fucks us. Right from the start, what do you need the Federal Reserve for? Why the fuck are you fucking in debt to something that doesn't fucking exist if it's your money? You know what I mean? It's all sorts of. I don't fucking understand. Do you guys, like, let me know where I should understand this world? Like, I'm gonna tell you what. I just watched fucking Upchurch's video on the aliens at the mall in Miami. That was some shoddy reporting. Like, we need to go back and ask them for more information. Hey, can we hear the 911 calls? Hey, can we see the body cams of the cops that were there on site? Can we see that there was a riot with kids and fireworks? Like, why was there a bazillion cop cars there? Like, what's this all about? Instead, they fill your mind with imagination and let you take it wherever you want. Instead of fucking getting you the simple information that would probably complete the story, but they probably want your heads just floating whatever. That's for the aliens. Reverse it. The fucking Arctic. Fuck, maybe it was aliens. Maybe that's why there's no footage. Who knows? Like, it's a simple thing. It would be a simple story to tell with all the information, but we as society don't think that we deserve it. Like, that's just fucked up. Like, I don't know, man. Then again, I think it's stupid to be a liar. And you got people like Martin out here, like preaching the word of God. Could you imagine knowing to yourself that you're a liar? And then you're going to preach to people on how to be a better person, be a good Christian, and think that you're good with God. Does that make sense to anybody? Like, does it make sense to anybody? I know like, let me know where I'm wrong. I know where I'm wrong. It's when I tell you I'm chosen by God. Well, like I said, you didn't get to pick. God did. And if God didn't pick me, I sure enough fucks picked him. So I think I'm good. I'm going with God no matter what. Because you know what? They say hell's a bad place. And I can't think of it, like, these last few years, this journey on earth, it's been a hell, man. I can't think of wanting to go through anything worse than this. So I will bust my ass to try and make sure that I'm doing what God wants me to do. Like, does anybody think of little things that we could do? Like I said, we could convince the quarterly, quartering I'm watching right now, Megyn Kelly, Candace Owens, Steven Crowder, Charlie Kirk, like, we all just get together and just start hammering on the mainstream media, making sure that the people know, and know that all we want is the truth. Which side's telling the truth? The people should want to know what the truth is. But instead, we want to hold on to what we think the truth is, or what we want the truth to be, instead of actually seeing it for what it is. You know what I mean? People are just too scared. Just like, this is where I get lost in the world too. Hey guys, we got to do something, because the future looks really shitty really fast for the children. Yeah, Carl, we see it, but you're the mental one. Yeah, let's keep sitting back and doing nothing, and then what? Like, you guys know where you're sitting. Just know where you're sitting. If there was a war, are you sitting good on supplies and ammunition? Look it up for yourself. Hey, do you know that the alliance that is, well, I think our governments have made, the China, Russia, Iran, all that stuff. Well, they're packing their money by gold. Could you imagine if one day they just looked at you guys and said, well, that paper ain't worth nothing, it's not backed up by anything. Maybe that's when they come out and they say, hey, don't worry people, we got a solution. It'll be all digital and it'll all be good. And hey, Jack. Ghost of Shadows. Have you guys watched that? I can't remember the name of it. It's a movie on Netflix. It's got Julia Roberts in it, and it's got Kevin Bacon and Ethan Hawke. it's kind of scary that, well, they do some stuff with frequencies. I haven't looked into HARP as much as I should, but, you know, I think that technology's there, just saying. And, made the kid's teeth all fall out, you know, that's just, anyways. It's scary that something like that could happen, but the part that it is, at the end, you don't even know who's doing it. It's fun. You guys should watch it. I didn't give much away. I made it sound stupid, but know that the Obamas put that together. Know that the Obamas put that together. That's their movie. The American president that can't prove he's American. You understand why this world's all fucked up to me. Like, I'm serious. Like, you guys don't even have paperwork for one of your presidents to be on. And you guys want to make fun of Canadians. Oh my goodness. Then again, hey, we're on the same fucking thing as you guys, because guess what? I think, honestly, I think, like, it's just my opinion. I think my prime minister might be an island boy. You know what I mean? I think he might come from the island of Cuba. I think he's the spawn of the king of Cuba. But anyways, the world doesn't make sense. Hey guys, let's come together. Let's do something. Hey. This is the whole Upchurch thing. It doesn't, like, I never said he was chosen. I never said he was my chosen one. I never said he was your chosen one. I said I thought he was a chosen one. Here's the thing, when you go through a spiritual awakening, you want to hope that there's others. Because, well, these people on TV will tell you that chosen is sunshine and rainbows. Hasn't been my experience. So I tried to look for people that I thought, like, I don't know, should Upchurch be upset that I thought he was chosen? Like, hey, sorry, bud, I thought you were special. I thought you wanted to change the world. I thought you were gonna do something legendary. You were the one telling people this is your third time down on Earth. You're the one that says you're from beyond the stars. You're the one that says you're putting the puzzle pieces together. You don't know what it's for, but you got an intellectual mindset. I don't know, like, he sees ghosts. I don't see ghosts. I did have an experience, but I did not see a ghost. But anyways, I didn't talk to ghosts anyway, like nothing like that. It's just, one day I was just sitting here, just before all this started, and my fucking fireplace just went like from out of nowhere, and I just thought it was weird and odd, but it could have been just a fluke or something. You never know what it was. That's why. But then again, some of my videos in the past have been kind of weird. I don't know what they are. Maybe it's a light deflection, but there's a couple of them that are pretty weird. Just saying. What else do you guys want to talk about? Anybody still in here, or are they gone? What do you guys want to talk about? You guys want to talk about hoping to save Johnny Dagburn's soul? Or do you guys want to work on Wade? You guys want to talk about Wade? I know nobody wants to talk about Wade because everybody likes Wade. Well, Wade's a liar. Wade will make shit up about people and won't think twice about putting it and spreading it all over the internet. I like Wade, and I wish Wade would admit that he's a liar and can be a piece of shit and done some shitty things to Dagburn. I don't begrudge him going after Dagburn. It's just the dirty shit that they do. Like, if you can't take Johnny Dagburn's words and use them against him, like, he tells you when you're, like, if you watch the whole video, he tells you, like, what an idiot he is. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? The whole, did you guys see the video where Dagburn put out about Kansas Rebel Man? On how he let out all Ryan's secrets? I wonder if those two are still buds. I don't know. Could Ryan trust somebody after that? But then again, if you're Kansas Rebel, man, and you're thinking, well, fuck, that is my brother. You shouldn't fucking be a dick to me. But who knows? But then again, that's kind of weird. You know what I mean? Johnny Dagburn comes out and tells everybody, like everybody, the whole internet, and nobody gets it, that Struggle and Jelly are gangsters. They're killers. I believe that was Dagburn's words. And he would let that information out that Ryan had audio of them saying that. Isn't Dagburn only putting himself in trouble? Upchurch has got the proof if they want to come after him, but Dagburn running around spreading that stuff. Do you imagine if Jelly and Struggle are fucking killers? What rumors to spread around, man? Like, shouldn't we as citizens actually give a fuck? And like Johnny always says he loves Ryan, wants the best for Ryan. You would think if Jelly and Struggle are like that, and that if he feels Ryan's in danger, maybe he should make the call to the FBI or something. I don't know. But those were Dagburn's things. Who knows? Maybe Struggle and Jelly are the nicest of fellas. Like Struggle's a Grammy-winning artist now. Struggle did that song, God We Need You Now. You know what I mean? You think a man who would sing a song like that wouldn't be a killer, wouldn't be into bad shit. You know what I mean? What happens if God comes and you're just putting on a show? You're just part of the puppet show yourself. You know what I mean? Can you imagine that? Then again, don't all the good guys. Wow, the fake good guys, the idols that we all have, right? Those idols that we have to have. They're all real, eh? Like Ryan says about the music industry. I want you guys to think about this, because this is something that I often wondered myself, but I never really said anything. Because, well, if only we were really listening, it was really something stupid back then, but you guys remember Milli Vanilli? Blame It on the Rain? You know what I mean? Wasn't it funny how it was those two dudes who took the fall? But Clive Davis, still, you know, the record companies, all the executives, all of that, you're telling me they didn't know? Come on. But they all got away with it, deceiving everybody, making something look a certain way that wasn't real. You know what I mean? It's like Chase Matthews. Like, how much of a fucking, like I was saying, they blamed everything on Milli Vanilli, but really, they were the ones that were just trying to live their dreams because they wanted everybody's love, but the ones that fucking put the whole operation together fucking walked away fucking squeaky clean. It's funny how they can twist and manipulate things. When you actually take a look, you know, that Chase Matthews, like I said. Fuck. Trying to control, like that should have been big country news. You know what I mean? Hey, this guy has a convicted person in his video, and there's rumors that their friend, well, they tried to scrub it clean, but, well, they didn't get it all, but Nothing even happened from that, and then the guy can go and make a completely false history just because he's so desperate for people's love. He'd rather be somebody he's not. That's what you call not loving yourself. Chase Matthews don't love himself. Then he needs your love to replace it. What fucking kind of loser does that? Yeah, I'll let you dictate my past. I'll tell a fib for you. I'll sing some songs about Jesus. Does it make sense? Does Jesus like a liar? Does he like a liar? Or is he the truth and the way? Should it always not be come down to the truth? Like, this is the thing. I think you can not have the truth and still go to heaven. You just never had the opportunity to understand that truth. Because guess what? I don't know if you guys want to admit it. We've all been groomed. All of us. We're all man-made. We've all been taught by man. Everything, our programming, comes from men. That's why they give us idols. So we don't see our own power. Like, this is the thing. Like, I don't understand. This is the world that I'm expected to live in. Conor McGregor is a good man. This is a man we should be cheering for. He's a man that would punch another man in the face because he didn't want to take his whiskey. He's, I don't know. If I was guessing, well, there's a lot of substances being used by Conor. And well, dickheads aren't dickheads all of the time, because I'm seeing, like, Conor for Prime Minister. Like, who the fuck would want that guy as Prime Minister? Are you kidding me? Like, but then again, he did stand up to it. Like, that's what I mean. We all got good parts of us and bad parts of us. And at least Conor McGregor stood up to his government and said, hey, what's going on with all this immigration stuff? Like, this is turning out real bad for everybody. Don't you think we could, like, do something about it? Like, come on, man. We can't afford this anymore neither. That's what I mean. I can't stand it. I tell you, I do love my enemies, but the things people do, they do make me mad and they do make my blood boil. I'm watching these pro-Palestine, Hamas stuff, and they're like, these people want genocide. Like, I don't want them in my country. I say we give them a plane ticket to Hamas. I say, if that's what you believe in, brother, you go fight the war with them. You believe that much that you're willing to stand out in the cold and dedicate your time to this cause. I say, hey, we pay for their plane tickets and send them right over there. Give them exactly what they want. Anybody who wants Palestinians or Israelis dead is just an idiot and can't understand that. But there's always somebody trying to push a narrative down our throats. Like, look at Pearson Morgan or whatever his name is. Like, Andrew Tate's trying to tell him, like, I don't want anybody to die on either side. I want to find resolution. And he's like, can't you agree that? Like, this twist, like, this is the world I'm supposed to live in, and thinking people have common sense. Like, I would think that no death is better than, like, did you guys know that Israel's being charged with Netanyahu for, like, these other countries? For, like, oh man. Like, Like I told you guys about September, or the fucking towers before it happened. Oh, it sucks living in this head. It sucks. It sucks being an Earth Angel. 'Cause you feel sorry for the fucking shit turds that fucking want to make fun of what you want to do. You want to fucking turn things around, whether you're chosen or not. We could all come together and fucking make something happen. But not one fucking comment ever in my fucking comment section about fucking coming together and fucking doing something. It's always fucking negative. We know it's coming, Carl. We can do something. Like, what if you gotta fight for God's love? What if doing the right thing is the right thing to do to get you to heaven? Would that fucking make you change your mind? KK? What's your father? What do you mean, Jay Potter? Like, why wouldn't you want to inform people? Why wouldn't you give them the opportunity to know that they've been mind comped? Like, does everybody think all of the Nazis were bad? The German people? Do you think they thought they were bad? Like, this is what I don't understand about people like AD. I can't fathom in my head that he knows that Iraq was a big scam. Like, there was no weapons of mass destruction. But yet there were so many killed on each side. But he tries to justify it with, well, we got Saddam. Well, maybe if there were no weapons of mass destruction and we were lied to, then maybe Saddam wasn't the bad guy. Maybe the bad guy went out and did what he wanted to do and got rid of Saddam. Because if you like watch the court cases and stuff with Saddam, he tells them, it doesn't matter what you do to me. I believe he was in Allah, I think, I might be wrong, but I think he said, Allah will take care of you. You're bowing down to the dirty deeds of the New World Order or Deep State or whatever it is. You know what I mean? You guys ever look into, like, this is what I mean. This is where I get some of my ideas, because I think we could build such a better world, you know what I mean? Like, well, we are the people, like, the earth was inherited to us by God, right? So therefore, you know, the resources should be ours. Therefore, like, they shouldn't be owned by companies and corporations. It should be for the people. And there was this guy in Libya. I believe it's Libya. What was his name? Omar Gaddafi? Omar Gaddafi. You should look into the things that he was trying to do for his citizens. Yeah. Yeah, he sounded like he hated his people and he was bad. I don't know. Just some of the things I heard he was doing for his people. You wouldn't want that to spread around. You would not want the West to come out and see what. But how's Omar doing? Well, when an actual leader speaks, that leader dies, eh? The FBI and CIA. I'm doing JFK. Like, what do we just not say enough's enough? Like, hey, we got these, like, I gotta live in this reality that it doesn't fucking make sense to me. Like, like, it's hard for me to even see this. They used to have residential schools here in Canada for the indigenous people. Who knew this? So what they determined a while back is that there was mass graves, genocide. No, I'm quite sure those residential schools weren't nice to be at. I'm not quite sure they weren't the nicest of people. I can imagine. Maybe there were some nice ones that were ran by nice people, but, you know, for all these mass graves being around, there's never been a body dug up ever once. No actual proof. But speaking of native people, the people that will just deceive you no matter what. You guys ever heard of Buffy St. Marie? I think she's an actual American. I think she's like an Italian, which kind of looks like me. So what this lady did is, she pretended to be a native. We call them pretendians. Well, this woman had talent, but instead of just relying on her talent, she wanted to be somebody she wasn't so she could get a shortcut. So she deceived all of humanity for a very long time. It's just coming out now. But when you look into it, she's quite an evil woman, I think. Just my opinion. See, her brother at one point felt really bad that she was misleading people. And, well, he wrote a letter somewhere. And then he received a letter back from old bossy there. Pretty much threatening him that, well, if you continue this, I'm going to really remember real fast that, well, you used to touchy. Well, he stopped. But once he died, and she put a book out, you know what I mean? Oh, just to give it to that family even more. Why would you hide something like that? Why would you say, don't expose me, or I'll expose you? It wasn't even maybe it was just a lie. Because why would you hold something like that in? Why would you, if you're willing to say it, then why wouldn't you just say it then? You know what I mean? It's kind of disgusting. But yeah, there's fakeness all over the place. It's like, hey, did you guys think Kanye's chosen? I think Kanye's chosen. Honestly, I do. Kanye's been telling us and stuff and giving us riddles and rhymes for a while. Like, didn't y'all tell us that P. Diddy and Jay-Z are killers? They might be on the Fed's payroll. Like, he came straight out and said it. And then what happens with P. Diddy? He pays $120 million to Cassie, and, well, there's rumors about his ex mysteriously dying, and the 50's gonna do a thing like P. Diddy looks like he's about to take a crash. Kanye only told us about him a while ago. I mean, if you look into Beyonce, it gets pretty crazy. She hangs out with this witch, something Abramovich. Speaking of that witch Abramovich, she, I think, like, I couldn't even fucking make this up if I wanted to. Zelensky's gonna have her in charge of the schools in Ukraine. Are you fucking kidding me? You guys want me to live in this world where someone is like, says they're a witch and they should be fucking like, oh man, what if Beyonce was bad, eh? What if she was evil? That'd be fucked up, eh? Like I keep saying about old Tay-Tay, that's what we need to do. We need to get Ryan Upchurch to use this platform to ask fucking Tay-Tay to go on fucking Jimmy Kimmel and ask for the damn list. We want the whole list and we want to know what they did. We want Tay-Tay to be everything Tay-Tay can be. Tell fucking Upchurch if he's got the balls to go after the Swifties, at least then we can fucking get those names off the Epstein list. Fucking the government will listen to fucking Taylor because they don't want a bunch of fucking Swifties coming after them, right? Maybe they'll fucking move their ass and do something. Like, come on, guys. Like, how long do we get to sit back and take it up the ass forever? And you not realizing that you're taking it up the ass. It's because of the change, the shock in the world. Like, fuck, you could change things so fast to a better world if we just fucking came together. But instead, we got a bunch of fucking idiots running around saying shit that they don't even know if it's true or not. Like these spiritual people who are fucking telling us it's all in your mind. You can change. Like, can you change people? Is fucking Bill Gates? Can you fucking take him out of your brain? Does he not exist? If you fucking make him good, does he become good? Does anybody out there think that fucking does Bill Gates own all the farmland? Does he genetically modify anything? Does the fuckface want to shoot shit into the sun? Like, you know the water's the next thing, right? You know those fucking train derailments and all this other shit. And if you watch the WEF and stuff, and we should love the people that supply us the water. Like, fuck. Like, what are you gonna do when you have to fucking pay for everything? Oh wait, your money won't be worth nothing because it's fucking worthless. Because a bunch of other countries got their fucking money backed by gold. So then what? BlackRock just come in and fucking swoop everything up and be your fucking hero. Take your chip in your hand, pay for your groceries that way. Fuck, life is easier now, eh? This is like it's just the life you guys want. Do you guys want fucking men with beards in your fucking change rooms and washrooms of your little girls? Like, these fucking people can't even get it right. This fucking glue stick, that fucking swimmer girl who wants to be, he's a 50-year-old and thinks that he's 13, but then thinks that he should still have a fucking driver's license. Like, which fucking delusion is it that we should be fucking living in? Like, why am I the fucking crazy one? Why am I the one that's fucking out of line? This world is fucking twisted. Because we do exactly what they want. They want us to fucking hate each other. They want us to feel powerful over one another. I watched fucking Marty sit there and be like, fucking Kurt was right. He's kind of a dumb shit because fucking he's talking about fucking racists and stuff like that, but Kurt is right. Hate is hate. And I mean, fuck, to hate somebody for the kind of job that they had. Did you have to live their life? Do you know what they went through? Maybe instead of fucking picking on them, we could fucking pick them up and say, hey man, you don't have to be a victim. You can fucking do something with your fucking life. Stop being a fucking loser. Take my hand and I'll show you the fucking way to be a better person. Or if they still want to be a fuck, just forget about them. Why fucking keep going on about them? This is fucking stupid. This is like fuck. Like, everything's fucking dumb, man. It's all dumb. Like the World Health Organization rewriting international health laws without a vote. Fuck you, dude. You're going to hell, dude. This dude's going, like, I don't know, like, if there's a Satan, and these people really do sell their souls to the devil, they're the dumbest motherfuckers in the world. Think about it. The devil is a deceiver. He will do whatever. The devil doesn't own your soul. God does. And you get to decide what happens. That's what I believe. So if you want to be a fuck stain, be a fuck stain, and I'm going to feel sorry for you. Like, I feel sorry for these elites. I feel so sorry for the WHO. I feel sorry for the WEF. I feel sorry for Bill Gates. What had to happen to them to be such pieces of shit? And like, hey, like, what do they think happens? Or do they know what happens? Or were they promised something that they think is going to happen, but, well, Satan's a deceiver. Like, do you know what I mean? Why would you do it? I mean, as far as I'm concerned, most of society's bitten off to Satan for fucking free. Being slaves at the same fucking time. Nobody has their own mind, their own opinions. They gotta go with the fucking group. Instead of looking at things logically and trying to figure it out for themselves. I guess that's why nobody likes hearing that I think I'm chosen. Because I'm not here to fucking do things for you. You have to do them for yourself. You have to believe in the truth. And that's hard for most people. It's difficult to accept sometimes. I know I've had to fucking swallow fucking my truth a few times. Take my medicine. But fuck, that's the only way you learn. By knowing you did wrong. That's why I try telling my wife, our kids are fucked. But I love them. But they're not ready to be out in the world. They're not men. And I got no one to blame but myself. I mean, I can sit there and tell myself that I tried to change the situation and this is what I wanted, and I didn't put my foot down and say, this is the way it is, or I'm just gone. You can't make people do certain things. But you should fucking stand your ground. And you should stand your ground for your fucking children. Anyways, I might come back later. Hope everybody has a good day. Hey, Jasmine. I know what you're saying, Jay Potter. I know what you're saying, man. I want to give up all the time. I want to take the easy way out. I don't want to feel like I'm embarrassing myself. But anyways, I gotta go. I hate doing these things, but they have to be done, I think.